Hello, my name's Jonathan and I'm with AeroEdge, and here I am with Lara, a top Slovenia middle distance triathlete, and we are going to do some aerodynamic testing outside of the beautiful city of Ljubljana in Slovenia. What we're going to do, we're using our no-show system to make minor changes and adjust her position in order so we can find more speed without using more power. So we're going to make Lara more efficient. So first we're going to put your bike on the trainer so we can get basic measurements of how you look on the bike, and it will allow you to warm up like statically before we jump onto the road.
Take me home for just one night. Promise I can make you feel alright. Take me home for just one night. Let me light the fire.
We'll sit at 180 just so you're not getting too tired, but so we're emulating what a race will be like in your position. So always try to think of getting aero in it, and then we can work on it later by looking at the videos, and we'll work on like focusing on your shoulders and stuff. So yeah, we just logged in your data, so we have some of your angles and saw like your fit position right now. Now you're just going to do a baseline test. So we're going 4 kilometers out, take a loop, and then 4 kilometers back just to get a baseline before we start changing anything on your bike.
Okay.
Perfect.
Let's go.
So we just finished our first run, and now we're just going to move the elbow pads 1 centimeter forward.
I feel so alive. Time just seems to fly.
So Lara's going to go do her second test, which is where we moved the elbow pads forward 1 centimeter, and we'll see what it makes a difference in. How'd it feel?
A bit heavy on the shoulders, but it's not a super uncomfortable position.
Okay.
I could get used to it. Just need to get some more hours in.
Perfect. Yeah.
If it's faster, of course.
Great, and we'll see what the data says, and if it's faster, then we can work on getting your body used to that position. So
yeah.
For the next test, we're just going to check moving the TT bars forward 1 centimeter, and just seeing how that's going to change your position on the front end. How many hours per week do you normally get in?
Usually around 20.
Oh, that's good. Awesome.
But yeah, like when we were in Gran Canaria, I did 30.
That's awesome.
But yeah, usually I don't have time for more than 20.
Yeah, with studying biochemistry. Do you have all your amino acids memorized and all that? The R groups?
No.
Are you an aerodynamic doggy?
Yeah. Like the feeling wasn't too different because like my elbows were already that much forward the round before that. Mm-hmm. So maybe it was, but yeah, it was a bit more comfortable.
Perfect. That's what I figured, because it would now stretch you out.
Like the elbows are actually in the same position, only like my hands feel a bit more comfortable if I have them.
Perfect. Let's hope it fits faster too, and then we'll just keep working with it. Okay, so the next one, let's go to changing the helmet.
First round, knockout, talk of the town on the block now. Cash in, cash out, hands up, hand down. Who want move to man? You can't move to man.
Seems like I get more hot in here.
Interesting. Okay, that's really good to know though, because like for a triathlon, you don't want to overheat. I guess we'll see what the data says and then we can make a decision going forward. So for the next test, can you try to tie your hair up in a bun, and we'll try to put it right, like as tight as you can behind the helmet. So you might take the helmet off. If you can put it under the helmet, let's see.
Yeah, usually on a race I have a bun.
Yeah, okay.
No, probably no. Here, I can't because there's.
So maybe we'll just bun it up and see if we can just hide it a bit. Yeah, I'll take that.
It just seems like pretty heavy.
That's good to know,
But yeah, it's probably a bit too big also because the visor kind of sits or kind of wraps here on my nose. It's not tight on my nose, so it kind of like.
Oh, it's really good to know. That's perfect. Our friend's coming back. This one has like no ventilation too, so that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it actually has. This.
Oh, I see. Okay. So that must really go over your head then nicely.
Yeah. And it also like this one is more closed behind,
Yep, so you're keeping the air in. Interesting.
This one is actually probably lighter.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to. It just feels heavier, maybe because it's holding.
Yeah, because it's. Oh no.
Oh no, we'll keep it going. Yeah, just so we keep the data the same. That's good to know, though. That's why we test them, right? Yeah. And now you know.
I'll be satisfied with that. I say I just want to get to know you.
So I think everything's going pretty well so far. Lara is adjusting to the new position because we changed the front of the cockpit to be a little bit more aggressive, which will take some time and training to get her shoulders and neck and back used to it. But what I think we should focus on, and this is with her position of her head, what I can see, especially from the old helmet over here, she keeps her head too high up, and that's kind of making a big block. With the new helmet, as she's saying, it's heating her up more, but because of the end of the helmet, it kind of smooths out her back more. It should be more efficient, but either way, I think one thing we can work on later is her head position, because if she can get a little bit lower and her shoulders tucked in, that can make a huge difference on the bike. But other than that, everything's going great. It's still a beautiful day. And yeah, we're getting faster, so it's perfect.
Once I had to brake because there was like a cyclist, and then a car stopped because of the cyclist.
That's fine. We'll see when you brake. It's pretty and we just cut the data out, right? Did it feel any different?
Not really, because it's only like a bun.
Just the hair, yeah. But I guess we'll see if you're faster in the data. Could you hear any difference, like between the wind coming through, or no?
Not really, because it's only
only the hair. No worries.
The shape of the hair.
All right, let's put a skin suit on, and then we're doing our final test of the day. So here we have the hydration system, which is important for triathletes. So we'll see how it is, how it works, how much faster it makes you, because theoretically now you have a huge basically fairing in front of you, so you should be theoretically faster. And yeah, I mean, if you can get hydration easier, that's super important. So perfect for both uses.
I want you for me.
How was your last run?
Yeah, it's hard to say because of the how strong the wind is. I felt I was super fast in the first part, but it seems like only the wind was weaker. And then when I got to the open part of the road, the wind got much stronger. So. I was much slower again, so it's hard to say. Really.
I guess that's perfect, because real racing is like that, and that's what we're testing, real world conditions. Other than that, how'd you feel about all the tests so far?
I really like the protocol because it's super simple. It makes really everything for the rider is super easy. Everything works smoothly, and you just follow the instructions from one point to the other. And it's really cool, so you don't have to test all the combinations, so you just add each new improvement on every test, so that makes it quite easy to follow. And yeah.
Great, well, thank you so much. Yeah, we're happy to be working with you, and yeah, we'll see what the results say, and we'll get you some good data.
Yeah, hopefully it will make me a bit faster.
That's the goal. That's the goal. Start winning more and go up the level. Full gas. We just finished testing Lara. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go look at the data and see which improvements we made in the bike made her faster, slower, and what we can recommend. So we'll look at her position on the bike and how it changed. We will talk with her in the next coming weeks of how she feels in the new position. And then we'll come back and we can check more things. We can check the saddle, we can check new wheels, we can check tire pressure, and we can do whatever we can to help give her the best advantage over her competitors and hopefully win some more triathlons in the future.